Yeah, my name now Ovuvwen and yet when Ubemubem or SAS. So now on the GOAT debate between Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, there is something I want to tell these Barcelona fans and Messi fans. You have to understand something about football. Football has to do with passion. It has to do with experience. It has to do with how it makes you feel, how you understand it. I have been supporting Manchester United since 2004. Ever since I was still very young in 2004. That was when I started supporting Manchester United. So I understand the club very well, and I knew how this club was before Cristiano Ronaldo came. And I watched Cristiano Ronaldo as a very lanky, small boy in the Premier League, doing all the skills, doing all the runs, doing everything possible, to make a mark and prove himself in the Premier League. Doing everything possible to prove himself in the Premier League. Yes. And then, you remember then, the Premier League was very tough. And the Premier League is very pacey and very tough, with very tough defenders, very aggressive defenders. Not the fact that they are too aggressive. If you're someone who played football, you understand that people who don't really know how to play football are the more aggressive ones. They are very, very aggressive. And then it wasn't like recently when defenders and midfielders, they work together, they build up play from the back, and then they're moving forward. Before, in the Premiership, it's just when the ball gets to the defender, he kicks the ball back in the air, back to the midfield. There was nothing like defenders trying to play the ball past the goalkeeper and the rest of them. So Ronaldo was in the Premier League when the Premier League had brutal people. You had to play against Stoke, you had to play against Sunderland, Blackburn, Middlesbrough, all these people. These were teams that were really, really, really terrible, hot, dangerous teams. And he played very well. He won his first Ballon d'Or in the Premier League. He won his first Ballon d'Or in the Premier League. This is something that is very, very, very difficult. So when we tell people about this, I don't like to slander any player. I love Lionel Messi as well. But for me, I believe Ronaldo is the best because he has played in the Premier League. I know some Barcelona fans, some Messi fans will say, why but Messi destroyed Premier League teams. Yes, you played against Chelsea in the Champions League. You played against Manchester United. There is a difference between playing occasionally and playing in the league. That's a very big difference. But some of you, Barcelona and Messi fans, when they tell you these things, you seem not to care. You don't understand what it means to go and play Stoke, to play against defenders who don't even care about your status. They kick you like you're a criminal. Yes, they kick you. Messi was only suffering from Pepe and Ramos. That was the only people he was suffering from. Ronaldo was being kicked by everyone because when you see this lanky tiny boy trying to disgrace you, dribble you, all you think about is just to kick him, and he wasn't even protected in the Premier League. Ronaldo wasn't protected. Unlike what we see in La Liga, when Lionel Messi moves with the ball, a little shove here, when he goes to the ground, he's being protected, and the rest of them. There are so many things to talk about. And then, these Barcelona fans will tell you that Messi is humble. Messi is humble, Ronaldo is arrogant. That's what the media always wanted to preach. The media wanted it to look as if Ronaldo is the devil, while making Lionel Messi look like a saint. But we've seen footages so many times where Messi, flares up, chokes players by the throat in front of the referees. and they do as if they didn't see him. Choke players by their throat. Messi is the only player that always points hands at the referee and they don't do anything. Try it with other players. The referee will just rush immediately, give you a card. So Messi is the only player who gets all this preferential treatment and people see. So we shouldn't be acting like we don't see these things. We see it. We see it often. So that's why people are always complaining and people are always saying a lot about the credibility of Lionel Messi. It's not as if he's not a good player. Nobody will take that away from him. Messi is a very fantastic player, but he has been carried, he has been pampered a lot by football. Yes, I said so. And if you're someone who is a lover of truth, you will know that this is the fact, what I'm saying is actual fact. Yes. So most times people have to understand that you love a player because of the experience you had, the joy this player gave you. Ronaldo gave a lot of people joy. So when I see Messi fans trying to force people to believe in Messi or to choose Messi, it baffles me. I have my reasons why I love Ronaldo. You have your reasons why you love Messi. I also have reasons why I love Messi as well. But at the end of the day, I prefer Ronaldo more. I prefer him more. Yes, to me, he's a more complete player. The only player that shoots from miles as far as 38, 39 yards. If he wants to cross the ball, he is there with the head. He's so good with so many things. He's just fantastic. Dribble, he's there. Whatsoever you want, Ronaldo does. So, but now I see people trying to water down everything this guy has achieved all his life. And it is very, 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 very frustrating and crazy. When I see people talk this way about Cristiano Ronaldo, people seem to forget so fast. People seem to forget so fast what an incredible player Ronaldo is. Yes, he's 41 now. He's not getting any younger. He's an old man. So I think people should learn how to, enjoy your goats. Enjoy your own goats. And stop imposing your goats on other people. I have reasons why I love Ronaldo. He has been a joy to watch. All the time I watched him when he came to Manchester United as a young player who likes to dribble until he got to Madrid and had to change his style of play into goal scoring, turned himself into a goal scoring machine. Because he had seen that all the dribbles and all those things wouldn't make you achieve much. There were players who dribbled, people like Robinho, they dribbled and dribbling and not achieving much. It doesn't make any sense. So he had to change his ways, change his game style. And now people say he can't dribble, he can't do this, he can't do that. And I think a lot of people who say all these things are kids who started watching football from 2021. Because if you started watching football from the time I started watching football, you watched the Ronaldo play, I don't think you have the audacity, the temerity, the boldness to open your mouth and say Ronaldo is not a talented player. So yes, we understand that there's football banter, but it's very, very important to say it with your brains, to use your brain while you banter football. So share this video. I have a lot of things to say. If you can drop your comment on the comment section, if you're a Messi fan, you can drop comments, you can say whatever you feel like. Yes, I will check the comments and I'll make another video about this. Thank you so much. My name is Ovuvuen Osas.